What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be going over my top 5 heroes for Kingdom Rush Frontiers. Let me know your guys' top 5 in the comment section below. But let's jump into this list, starting off with number 5. Number 5, we're going to start things off with Nevis. He is pretty low in health, but he has a lot of useful abilities for a lot of different levels, such as this one. As you can see, if you pair him with barracks, he does pretty good against most enemies, but he really does need the barracks. He has good range. Unfortunately, his health is like only around 250, and he does have no armor, so he isn't the most useful in some situations where you can't give him barracks on certain levels, but definitely a good pick. Going on to number 4, we got Grapple, who has the most health in the game at 900 health, medium armor. So I thought this would be a good pick for number 4. So if you need a hero that will stay alive quite long, this is a really good pick. Definitely recommend checking him out. As you can see in this clip, there's a lot of enemies and doesn't get taken out, which is pretty good. Definitely recommend him if you are looking for a hero that can stay alive for a long time. Let's move on to number 3. For my third pick, I decided to go with Chartros. He has 400 health, which is pretty average on this game, and medium armor, which kind of helps since he only has 400 health. But he does have more than like characters such as Nevis, so you don't have to exactly pair him with barracks. So he also has some cool abilities such as abduction, which takes 1 to 3 enemies, totaling 1,000 life. So you can take one huge enemy or a small group of enemies. So he has pretty cool abilities. He does have final countdown when he gets taken out, so if he does get taken out and there's a lot of enemies, he does 220 area damage, which can be useful. Unfortunately, if he does get insta-killed, he does not get that ability. But a pretty cool hero. I definitely check him out if you guys haven't checked him out already. Let's move on to number 2 on my list. Number 2 on my top 5 is Dante. He has 500 health. Unfortunately, he has no armor, but 500 health is pretty average on this game, so he doesn't get taken out too easy. But when he does, he also powers enemies up 50%. All the nearby teammates, so if you pair him with barracks, he powers them up even when he gets taken out, which is a pretty useful ability. So if you do pair him with barracks, that is that benefit. He also has some other good abilities such as Silver Bullet that does 320 true damage. Overall, he's pretty good. Doesn't get taken out too easy, and he does pretty good damage against all the enemies and the power up. Definitely makes him number 2 on my list. And let's move on to my number 1 favorite hero in the game. And the number 1 pick, I'm definitely going to choose a Boneheart. I think he's one of the most useful heroes in the game. He has 650 health, which is pretty good, even more than characters such as Dante and Chartros, but he does have no armor. But since he is flying, usually doesn't get hit by most enemies. And since he has the bone golems, they are able to block enemies from just walking right past them. Most of his abilities are extremely useful, and he's pretty useful against big groups throughout all my testing. Definitely one I'd recommend the most. He's my pick for the number 1 hero. Let me know your guys' top 5 in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.